At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Something super weird happened to me yesterday on my drive home from work.
What was happening?
This is
traffic.
This is never that's not weird. That's
people asking you for your autograph
while I'm driving.
Well, I mean,
or ever.
It's Tiff. Maybe they thought you were famous.
Right. No, you're way off here. Want me to just tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was driving home, chewing gum, and
chewing gum. I don't know anybody who chews gum.
What?
Yeah. Still, you chew gum?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like when I was a kid,
it's
maybe.
Not a kid thing.
I don't know anyone that doesn't chew gum.
What?
Who doesn't chew gum?
Yeah, chew gum. It's like anyway. Okay.
It's not like giant Hubba Bubba. It's just like sugar-free adult gum.
Adult gum. Does it say adult gum on it?
Regular gum, man.
Peppermint, winter fresh.
I've always got gum on me. A little XL white.
Wow.
Sugar-free.
Okay. Sure.
Anyway.
So you're chewing gum,
and all of a
like
sudden,
a child.
Okay. Yes, like a toddler. I'm chewing gum, driving like a toddler. And I feel something super sharp all of a sudden in my mouth. And I kind of was like, whoa. I was like, what? So I spit it out into my hand at a red light.
What was in the gum?
So the gum stayed in my mouth, but it was a tooth fragment. And it was super sharp, and it was clearly a tooth. And I go, oh my gosh, did a tooth just fall out of my mouth? So now, and I'm driving. So I'm driving around, and I'm running my tongue over all my teeth. I start with the upper deck, then I go to the lower deck. And I'm like, I feel all my teeth. And I start feeling with my finger. And I'm like, okay, all my teeth are there. What the heck is this?
Can you imagine your front teeth fall out? It would be horrible.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't have any fake teeth or anything. So it's not that. And then I'm like, is it something with the gum? Was this it? But I'm like, no, I've been chewing this for half an hour. This can't be with the gum. Then I start running my tongue on the underside of my teeth, not the fronts, the underside. And I'm like, okay, checks out. Then I get to the upper back left row, and with my tongue, I feel a gaping hole in my, what's the back left tooth called? Is it molar?
Molar?
Yeah. The back left molar, giant hole in it. My tongue can go up into the tooth.
No!
Yeah.
So what happened?
It's a weird feeling. So then I remember, I'm like, that's the most recent cavity I had filled, 3 years ago, whatever. So I'm looking at the thing, now I've put it in the little armrest of the car, because I'm like, I don't want to lose it.
Good to know. Right beside the adult gum.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm like, I guess this is the filling, because fillings are white. So it just looks like a tooth, but I guess it was the filling. My filling just fell out.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Me neither. And I'm like, is this a big deal? It feels odd, really awkward. It's like a big hollow tooth. So I get home and I start drinking water and swishing it around. I'm like, is this a problem? And as soon as it swishes on that side, it's super sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
So I called the dentist, and I was like, what do I got to do here? Can this wait? Because I don't feel, my dentist in Etobicoke, I don't want to drive all the way there, right? We've talked about this.
Yes.
I haven't done the transition yet. haven't had the talk.
Avoiding it much?
Yeah, a little bit. And they're like, oh, no, you should come in immediately because this could get worse. It could fracture more. It could become a bigger problem. So I go in, and they were great, by the way. Like, they moved stuff around. Like, they squeezed me in. And
Did they say, like, emergency, stat? Like, did they start yelling out things like that while
absolutely.
you were...
There were flashing lights.
Yeah.
And we're like, scalpel. Anyway, they squeezed me in between patients. The dentist was great. Dr. Houghton, shout out. He was seeing me and another patient at the same time. He filled it up in like an hour. It feels great now.
Oh, good.
It should take. He said I was super close to needing a root canal because it's like really close to the nerve. So
I didn't even know that this was. Is this middle age? Is this what happens in middle age? Your fillings start falling out?
It's never happened before. And I'm looking at you. I know you got a few as well.
Yeah, I used to have the silver ones, and I replaced them with the white ones that look like teeth.
Yeah,
that look better.
But apparently, Steph, you were saying the white ones don't hold as well as the silver ones.
That's what my aunt was saying. She's a dental hygienist. She said the older ones, like I got them done when I was a kid. She said they're better now, but she's like, you got to be careful. The white ones will fall out easier than the silver ones.
They look better, but they don't. Yeah.
Lesson learned.
What?
Don't chew adult gum when
is that
driving.
What it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
I think that's what it was.
Switch dentists now after that because they saved you.
But or go back and get all my white ones replaced for silver fillings. They never fall out. It's like Joe Pesci in Home Alone.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Shocking revelation on the Pooja and Gurdeep show this morning. Steph and I and all of the GTA learned, you don't chew gum. You don't chew gum.
No.
How have you never been in a situation like after a dinner with your husband, with friends or whatever, and after dinner, you know, if everyone's eating like onions or garlic or whatever, and everyone's like, oh, and you want gum? Everyone passes gum around. You haven't been like, you haven't said the same thing you just said to Steph and I? Like, what adults chew gum?
First of all, I've never seen people do that.
Pass gum around after a meal?
No. And if they are, like, I would have to advise them it's not going to fix anything, especially if there's sugar in it. It's just going to make it worse.
I think
I would have to check to see if it was sugar free.
Who are you hanging out with?
Seriously.
Also, like, it's just something about chewing gum that actually happens. Like, it's like, meow, meow, meow. You're talking to people and you're like, meow, meow. How was your weekend? Meow, meow. It's just weird.
I don't think I've ever heard those noises when I've chewed gum or anyone else has chewed gum.
I think you're thinking of like Big League Chew or Hubba Bubba, like the obnoxious gum we would chew as a kid, where maybe it would be like meow, meow.
Yeah, and when
then it wasn't that.
When you're a kid, it's okay, but as an adult, like it's just so you're just walking around all the time chewing gum.
The reason why this hasn't come up with you and I is because you and I only hang out in an on-air capacity, and I don't chew gum on air because you're right, that would come across the mic and it wouldn't be pleasant to hear, but. When I'm going for a dog walk with Coffee the Pooch, I pop a piece or two into my mouth constantly. Pooch, this is modern day gum.
Modern day gum?
It's small. It's not obnoxious. This is Excel White. You take a piece, you pop it in your mouth. You wouldn't even be able to know I was chewing gum.
Okay. Is this one of those things where you don't realize what you look like to other people? Like maybe you're walking around going meow, 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 and they don't know. And you don't know, right? And then they're like, oh, wow.
But that guy, I don't know who chews like a little piece of gum as if they have like a big ball in their mouth. You're doing it like it's Hubba Bubba.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No.
When it's a small piece, you don't chew like that.
When you go to speak and you have gum in your mouth, you're inevitably going to be like, meow, meow, meow.
I've accidentally... I chew gum in the morning sometimes before I come in, and I've accidentally started the show with gum in my mouth and then realized 30 minutes in, and then I'll discreetly go and chuck it out. You've never noticed or called me out on.
Maybe you're a graceful gum chewer. Maybe you are the exception to the rule. But like, it's been 20 years since
graceful
I've
gum
had
chewer, new Instagram
gum.
bio.
Like I don't ever feel the need. Like a
Put
mint,
it on your dating profile.
Maybe a mint, but a gum.
But it's the same thing. A mint still has sugar in it. So if that's your sugar thing with the breath.
But even then, it's like it's probably not doing that either. But at least I understand a mint. But chewing gum is like meow, meow, meow.
I'm pretty sure when I golfed with your husband and his colleague, his friend, I pulled out some gum on the golf course, and we all enjoyed a chew.
Enjoy to chew?
That's right. So
how has
this not come up with your husband?
Have I not been enjoying a chew for the last 20 years? Wait, what's enjoyable about it? It's just meow,
it's gum.
Meow. But it's just like your own saliva in your mouth. Like, what do you... And the flavor, does the flavor last?
There's a lot of work that needs to be done with your childhood. I don't know what happened.
I don't think Steph and I have ever exchanged this many confused glances in a segment before.
Hold on. Nothing wrong with the childhood because I had gum as a child. Something wrong with adulthood.
What?
Because I don't have it as an adult. I'm not walking around going, meow, meow.
That's not the sound of gum. Okay, the fact that you think it's weird that adults chew gum is only trumped by the fact that you haven't had a piece of gum in 20 years. That is insane to me. That it just hasn't happened by happenstance or Like you're against gum. Why? You're an anti-gum.
Should I have some right now? You have some right there. Should I try?
We're on air, but sure.
I mean, why not?
Here.
I might
See if she makes the noise when you chew gum.
Let's see
Maybe
what
that's how
happens.
Pooja
Okay,
Don't
chews
base it on
gum.
the first couple of bites. It's the first piece of gum you've had in 20 years.
Whoa, this is yummy. I'm enjoying a chew.
How come you're not making the noise?
Nom, nom,
Yeah,
nom.
see, you can't even do that noise when you have gum in your mouth.
Guys, want to come over to my house later?
You look super weird chewing gum.
Want to ride your bikes around the block?
Maybe it's a Pooja thing that you can't chew gum.
Want to go to the park? I'm going to go call on you and ring your doorbell and go play outside.
This is what you think.
Nom, nom,
You know what,
nom.
Pooja? I think you're right. I don't think you should chew gum.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is uncomfortable.
We just broke your 20-year streak. Start another one. How about you decide?
5 calls? Decide it all.
After 15 years of friendship, I thought I knew pretty much everything about you. I learned this morning, inadvertently in a live segment, that you do not chew gum as an adult. You haven't chewed it in 20 years. You 5 calls decide it all. Do you chew gum as an adult? Jim in Scarborough.
I'm going to side with Pooja on this.
Thank you,
Chewing
Jim.
gum as an adult, no.
What? Thank you. As an adult, who's chewing gum?
My wife does, and it drives me crazy.
Because is she like meow, meow, meow when she's talking to you?
Not quite. That one I'll disagree with. Okay, that one I will disagree with. But no, I even give her boxes of gum for Christmas as a gift.
But it drives you insane, huh?
It does. I don't understand why as an adult. Like once in a while, like you just did, Pooja, I'll throw one in my mouth, and it's like a minute and a half in. It's like, okay, I'm done. Where's the garbage
Exactly.
can?
I've already
Garbage
spit it
can.
out. I don't understand what it's doing in my mouth.
All right.
Neither do I.
Well, Pooja,
I find it goes blah.
you're not alone, Pooja. It's you and Jim.
Yay!
Thanks for the call, Jim.
Hey,
Take
we're
care.
on an island.
Bye, Jim.
Bye. Have a great day.
You too. Nalisa from Oakville, do you chew gum as an adult? Yes or no?
I stopped actually for like a good 10 years, but I just started again.
Ooh.
Oh, what got you back on the wagon or off the wagon? I don't know how it works.
I know. My daughter, she told me about this pure gum that doesn't have sugar, and she's like, it helps with keeping the plaque off your teeth.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So we're going to put you down as a gum chewer.
You can put me down as a gum chewer, but my dentist told me 20 minutes max. Get it out of your mouth.
20 minutes.
Oh, why? What happens after that?
It's just tough on the jaw.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks,
Okay.
Nalisa.
Thanks, Elisa.
Bye.
Kelly from Whitby, do you chew gum?
I actually don't.
You don't.
Hey.
No, my kids are obsessed with gum, but I would rather have a mint.
Yes, same.
So you have something specifically against gum?
No, it's just, to be honest, I'd rather have the mint in my mouth than chew the gum.
Okay, Pooja does neither.
I'm with you, Pooja.
Okay.
Thanks, Kelly.
Your vote's been counted. Thanks, Kelly.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too. Sandy from Whitby.
I do not chew gum either, and I haven't done probably for 40 years.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you.
I just have a little mint called Tic Tac.
There you go.
Just some Tic Tacs. Well, this is your future, Pooch. just you and some Tic Tacs.
Well, me and Sandy. As long as
Yeah,
I got
we're
Sandy, we're
together on
good.
this, Pooch.
Thanks for the call, Sandy.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the show. Bye-bye.
Bye. Wendy from Etobicoke. So as an adult, do you chew gum? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
How come?
Well, sometimes I'm in the car, I'm going somewhere, you've had a coffee, your mouth is all crappy, so I always have mint gum in my car, and I just chew a little bit before I go wherever I'm going, just to freshen my breath.
I got gum in the car, in my fanny pack, in my kitchen, like on my person, everywhere. I've always got access to gum under my pillow.
Yeah, it's just great. It's a good refresher. You know, if your mouth is dry too, you just put it in and yeah.
Okay.
Hundo P. Your vote's been counted. Thanks, Wendy.
Okay, no problem. Have a good day, guys.
All right. I guess I'm going to stand down on this one because it was 3-2 no, and the text line is divided. We've got
It
like
really
100
is.
texts on the text line, and it's like 50-50 being like, I chew gum, what's wrong with you, Pooja? And no, I haven't chewed gum in years.
For once, I'm not the only weirdo.
Misery loves company?
Yes.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Pooja, what you got?
Okay, step aside Tinder, Hinge, Bumble. There's a new way of dating,
Ooh.
and it's taking over the streets of New York City. So there's a man who's playing matchmaker in his pink pedicab, which is like a rickshaw.
Okay.
He's riding around, finding singles, and then introducing them to one another. He used to work on Wall Street. Now he's a comedian who's gone viral. He calls it the Mingle Mobile, and this is how it works. So he has a big sign that says single, ? He goes around, he talks to people about why they're single, what's going on. He puts them in his rickshaw. And then together they start riding around New York City. They find like cute people on the street who they go up to then and say, are you single? And if they are, for 5 minutes, they get into the pedicab with the other single, and then he asks them like rapid fire icebreaker questions, gets things going. If there's sparks, at the very end of those 5 minutes, they each close their eyes, hold up a paddle, either green, let's keep this conversation going elsewhere, or red, not feeling it.
Oh, that's awkward.
And apparently he's got a pretty good track record. So far, he has a bunch of couples who are now on their third date. So this seems to be working. And the whole premise for him is, could you be walking beside the love of your life and never know it because your head is buried in your phone, or you have these chance encounters on the street and nobody's bringing you together? This is what he's doing.
Feels a little Roger Lodge blind date. I like it. Pooch, get yourself a rickshaw. This could be you. You be the Canadian, this guy.
I will do this with just you.
You love love.
We'll just find
it's
your
just
wife.
me, and you just keep picking up different women.
Yes.
I love it.
Is that weird?
What are you doing Saturday?
Hey, let's go. What do you got?
Okay, have you heard about Philly's Karen?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this woman has gone viral.
This is all over my Instagram feed. I don't know what that says about my algorithms. You may have seen this. So on Friday, I'll bring you up to speed. At a baseball game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins, there was an incident. Harrison Bader, who plays for the Phillies, hit a home run. The ball was bobbled by a woman and then fell out of her hands into the row ahead of her, and it rolled onto the ground. It was then picked up by a dad who walked over about 15 seats to collect the ball. The ball was then given to his young son, who looks like he's around 8 years old, 9 years old. Nice moment between father and son. You see this at literally every baseball game.
Yes.
Someone gets a ball, gives it to their kid. Here's where things get weird. The woman who initially bobbled that ball and dropped it, she then jumps down a row and marches over to the unsuspecting dad and son, startles them, gets in their face about, quote-unquote, stealing the ball from her, even though she dropped it. The dad and son are rattled and shocked that this woman is in their face, probably not wanting to traumatize his son any further. The dad finally relents, takes the ball away from his son and gives it to the woman.
Took the ball away from the kid?
Yeah, let me just tell you, the only rule in this situation, there's no rules. It's etiquette. Between adults, if the ball's dropped or loose, it's anyone's ball. The only rule is if it's between an adult and a kid, you give it to the kid. This woman has gone super viral. They're calling her Philly's Karen online. Thankfully, the kid got a baseball bat from Harrison Bader after the game and got it signed.
Good.
The internet is trying to figure out who this woman is. There were unconfirmed reports that she was a teacher and that she was like let go. That's not true. We still don't know who this woman is. For the father's part, the father's saying, leave this woman alone. The internet's made enough fun of her. Let's everyone just move on. But stay tuned on Philly. I'm sorry, the memes are hilarious.
There's so many of them.
If you search Philly's Karen on your Instagram, the memes are just, there's like her taking the ball away from Kevin Costner in
Field of Dreams.
There's her stealing a Frisbee from a dog out of the air.
Oh my
the
goodness.
The memes are just hilarious.
Okay, note to everyone. If a kid has the baseball, leave it with the kid.
It ain't worth losing anything over. Come on now, people.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
So something pretty scary happened to me this morning, but not to worry, it ended up being okay.
Why does scary stuff happen to you routinely on the way to work?
No,
carjackings and
it's a pretty good excuse for
chewing
being late.
gum and yeah.
Yeah. So I went down to go leave for the show, and it's 4:00 in the morning. There's not usually a whole lot of activity happening on my street, and the lights are all off in my foyer.
Sure.
I'm putting my shoes on. Oh, yes. Putting my shoes on, getting my bag together. And all of a sudden, this light starts beaming into my front door. And I have sort of frosted glass on my front door.
To match my frosted tips, yeah.
Yes, as one does. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe somebody's just, turning into my driveway and then turning out. But no, the headlights are now like piercing through my front door.
At
and I'm
4
like,
in the morning?
I'm like, who's here? What's going on? So I was like, before I get in my car and back out, I want to see what's going on. So like in horror movies, when you watch somebody like move towards something they shouldn't be, you're like, why?
Yeah, like, why are you going that way? Go the other way.
Run.
You're going to die.
Yeah, I did exactly what they do in the movies. I started running towards the problem. I'm like, let me go see what's going on out there.
This is why you'd be the first to go in a zombie apocalypse.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It would be my own fault. So I decided to go like peek through the frosted glass just to see like what's going on my driveway. So as I'm getting closer, I go to peek through, and then all of a sudden there is a man on my porch, and I screamed. I was like, bah! And then he was like, bah! So I was like, bah!
But
He's
the door,
like, bah!
this is through the door?
Through the door. And my alarm's on and everything. So like, I couldn't just open the door. And Turns out he was just an Amazon delivery driver who was just dropping off something. I guess
they deliver at that hour.
I guess I chose the 4 a.m. to like 7 a.m. option, and I didn't remember doing that. I needed something. I needed some supplies.
Do you even know what it was?
No, I have no idea.
That package is still sitting there.
No, my heart was racing so fast. What did I do to that poor driver? I was like, bah! And he was like, bah!
Honestly, delivering at that time of the morning, I bet he gets at least a bah every day.
Yes.
The over-under on bahs is like 2.5.
Yes. And so after my heart rate came down and I calmed down, I got in the car and I just had to laugh to myself because I was like, this was scary. I brought it upon myself. I should have went upstairs and looked out the window. Right? So I was like,
that also feels like pretty extra, but okay, yeah.
Not in harm's way.
Right.
Why am my eyeball is right through my front door?
Right, I have a question. Don't you have cameras? Couldn't you have just looked on your phone?
Oh, yeah, you have cameras.
I could
like, why are you going towards...
Why did you check the app?
I didn't think of it.
Pooja's like,
in
I
the
know.
Moment.
I should have gone to the basement and tried to peer up from the basement window.
I should have went from the back door and peered out the side of my house.
You guys should not be around me in an emergency because I clearly don't think straight.
Next time, invite him to the backyard under the pergola. Go for a swim. Just make a new friend.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
It's Boxed Wine Day.
That gets its own day, huh?
It gets its own day. And like it's apparently back. Like it's popular again. There used to be a time where people looked down upon boxed wine.
I was going to say, I'm not much of a wine person at all. You know me. I can't tell the difference between an $8 bottle and an $800 bottle. But like, why does boxed wine get a bad rap?
I don't know. It's like it's associated somehow with, I guess, your college, university days, like cheap wine. But they're saying now, like, no, actually, they've come a long way. They're vacuum sealed, so you actually can get a lot more out of your wine. They last longer.
Easier to sneak a box of wine into a movie theater than a bottle of wine. I'm told. I'm told.
Yes, if this is something that you were going to do.
Hypothetically.
But I know you say you don't know anything about wine, and I'm the same. Like, I can't describe the notes or anything.
Wait a minute. Don't you do
wine.
like a wine and charcutes night every Friday? You're more of a wine person than
I will say I'm more than you. Like, I know what I like. Like, I know what to order if I go to a restaurant. I know what I like. Like, okay, you're on a date with someone, and you want to order a bottle of red. And the sommelier asks you, okay, so what do you like?
I'll tell you exactly my move. I peruse the list like I know what I'm doing. Like make my pensive face, like run my index finger up and down the. Oh yeah, oh they have a Chile. Oh, and then I choose
a Chile.
And then I choose the second cheapest bottle.
The second cheapest.
Second cheapest, because the cheapest is like that's a layup. But then I'm like, oh they have. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll do this one.
Okay.
Because I don't want to waste all the money on wine. It all tastes the same to me.
Okay. Well, but you know to be, like I know to say I like a full body wine. Like, at least what that means.
If you asked what full body, it'd mean, oh, yeah. I mean, it means it's robust.
Yeah, actually, it does. It's that it like feels heavy in your mouth.
Okay. Don't ask me what robust means because I don't know either.
Okay. What about when people talk about the legs of wine?
That I think I know. That's like when you swirl it around or whatever, and then it like you let it run down the side of the glass.
Yes.
You look at its legs and you oddly sexualize the wine.
And you're like, it got legs.
Nice stems. I'm like, I don't know we're allowed to say that anymore, but okay.
So you know stuff. This is great.
I mean, robust was a guess.
What about like finish?
That's when you're like done. You're like, more wine, please.
No, that's just how it tastes in your mouth after you swallow it. That's the finish.
I mean, doesn't that apply to all food and drink?
Yeah, but you could like, how's the finish? You can talk about it.
Can I say it after I finish my lamb chops? How's the finish? Meaty,
tasty.
Yeah.
Okay, jammy. Like if something's jammy, yeah, because like you might prefer something that's a little bit more jammy.
Is that like when you've had your wine, but it's like still sticking to your teeth? Like it's a little gunky?
No, when
it's thick. It's viscosity. It's viscosity level.
No, but if you say that, people would be impressed. It just means that it's like used when you have like a big fruity wine, let's say, you would call that a jammy wine.
I have some jammy friends. Big fruity friends.
Yeah, and you ain't drinking wine with them, that's for sure. Let somebody else order the bottle of wine. I think maybe it's best that you stay away from the menu.
I started off so well.
Yeah, Chile. You're naming places rather than the variety.
I'm giving away way too many day secrets.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
the Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
We have 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
This one kind of surprised me. Ed Sheeran says he's moving from the UK to the US.
How come?
Weird, right? So, okay, by the way, he revealed this on a podcast that the whole family, he, his wife, and their 2 daughters, who are now aged 5 and 3, are coming to America. He also joked, I feel like I might be the only person moving to America.
He was going to say, most people are moving out.
Yeah, it's strange. So 2 reasons. The first one makes a lot of sense to me. He says he's going to be going on tour for a while in the U.S., which I didn't know. So he says it'll just be easier for his family to be there with him rather than trying to hop across the pond to see them.
True, it's quite a distance.
So
Okay.
you think like, okay, well, why not just move there for the tour, then go back, right? But here's part 2. This is where it gets interesting. The 34-year-old said that he isn't just there for the tour. He wants to settle in the U.S. and transition to country music.
What?
Yeah, and we know he's super talented. He's done like hip-hop, he's done pop, he's done rap. So you know he's going to do country and do it well because he's that talented. I just didn't know. He says he wants to do country and just stay in country. Nashville, he has previously said, is his favorite U.S. city, so maybe there. We know there's a big country scene. He also added, in case you're wondering if he's going to move back to the U.K., quote, once you transition to a new country, you can't transition back. Once you're there, end
No,
quote.
don't say that. I thought he was going to say all this to say, but you know, with that, home is home.
Yeah.
And I'll always have a home and my home.
In fairness, he's also said in the past that he was going to like retire soon, and that hasn't happened yet. So maybe, you know, he likes to change his mind.
Wow. I mean, when you're Ed Sheeran, don't you just have homes all around the world?
Move to Canada, man.
Yes, it's close. We got a country scene here.
What do you got?
Yeah, okay, so if you like oatmeal for breakfast,
Yes.
I'm about to level up your oatmeal game.
Got my attention.
Oh, yeah.
Do you chew gum first and then eat oatmeal?
No, it has
Okay.
nothing to do with gum. So you've heard of overnight oats, you've heard of savory oats, but have you ever tried adding a tea bag to your oatmeal?
No, but I'm intrigued.
Okay, hear me out. This is the newest trend on TikTok, and dietitians are not mad at it. So this is how it works. When you put in your dry oatmeal in a bowl,
Okay.
you add a tea bag on top.
Like orange peco, Earl Grey,
I
English
think Earl
breakfast?
Grey chai, English breakfast, exactly.
yep.
You put the tea bag on top, and then you add your hot water on top, okay?
Okay,
And
okay.
then all of the flavors of the tea
You're gonna say commingle, aren't you?
infuse and commingle
Knew it was coming.
into your oatmeal. And people on TikTok say they will never go back to eating oatmeal the regular way. Dietitians love it because they say adding tea can mean getting nutritional benefits from what the tea can offer, and it also helps with blood sugar regulation. It supports the immune system. So who's trying this?
Okay, one thing. I don't use water for my oatmeal. I use milk.
That works
Does
too.
it work as well?
I mean, it has to be heated, right? So that you can make
boil it on the pot and then just put it on top.
Yes.
I
Yes.
like this.
I think it's going to be delicious.
Can I still add like cinnamon and nutmeg and all the fixins?
Yes. Now you're just making me hungry.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm on a juice cleanse. Okay, I'm the one who's suffering here.
Tea oatmeal, everyone.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Pooja and I don't have real jobs because we come in at like 4 a.m. and then we are out of here by like 10:30. Like we don't see a lot of the folks who work here at Rogers. But I'm wondering, how are the manners in your workplace? And are there any manners that are lacking in your workplace? Because you had a shocking thing happen to you on the walk into work this morning.
And it happens daily. Like this happens to me every day. And like, yeah, it's rare that we see someone. I will say our immediate, team here, like none of this happens with us. But there's a big building. There's lots of
Huge
people
building, yeah.
in the building that I don't know.
Thousands of employees.
Yes. And so when I walk by another coworker, and again, we are all coworkers, I always say good morning. I smile. I greet them. And I can't tell you how many times I get silence. They don't, like, they'll look at me and then look away.
Are they like on their phone? Do they not clock it?
No. And it could just be that they're like, I don't know you, and they're like shocked by it. It could be that. But how hard is it just to be like, oh, hey, or good morning, or hi, or something, or even a head nod? I would take a head nod.
Even a sup. And I'll just paint a picture here because it's extra pronounced when it happens at our campus because we have these 2 long, narrow bridges we have to walk down that connect the 2 buildings on the campus. So I'm guessing it's on the bridge where
Yes.
you say, someone's walking towards you, you're walking past them on a bridge. Like it's very it hangs in the air when you say good morning and someone snubs you. You feel it. Like I'll do the look over the shoulder like, what?
I mean, like, welcome to my life. I've been rejected my whole life. So I guess I'm just used to it. But yeah, I guess I just don't understand the manners part of things because like, when you're out and about, when you hold a door open for somebody, like please and thank you, those kind of things, like it just seems to be lacking in the workplace.
There's two things in terms of workplace manners that annoy me.
Okay.
Reply all guy.
Oh.
Reply all guy. That did not need to be a reply all because you've done that and now other people feel like, oh, should I be replying all as well?
Yes.
No, man. We do not need 18 reply alls to a group email where all the team was included.
It's like when somebody's saying that, somebody from the team is leaving and then everybody hits reply all to have their goodbye message. I just email them directly and give them my goodbye message.
Absolutely. That happened here recently. Like we don't all need
What's the other one?
The other one is the keyboard smasher.
Oh. Yes.
The keyboard, like the person who's typing and they're just like,
yeah.
Like, what is happening? Are you working out aggression or do you not realize how loud you're typing?
Is that some of that like performative just to be like, I'm so busy at work, right?
Well, I will say we have one keyboard smasher on this team.
Oh, no. Don't look at me. What? It's not me.
Why do you do it?
Is it me?
A little bit.
What?
A little bit.
I honestly haven't noticed. Probably because I'm so busy behind here. But
you're a little bit of a keyboard smasher.
I had no idea. Yeah. Okay, I will be softer on the keys.
So you tell us, why do you do it?
Because I'm really busy, guys. Obviously. You know what I don't like? I don't like when we have some elevators here in our building. I don't like when somebody knows I'm coming. They can see me and they let the door close. Hold the door open for me.
Maybe people don't want to do small talk in the elevator with you.
Like, oh God,
yeah,
here she comes.
The keyboard smashing good morning girl.
Yeah, or maybe it's because that one time you were running for the elevator and someone did hold it for you. You stuck your arm in and you're just like, hey, just want to see how everyone's doing. And then you left. It's probably that.
Yeah, that's just the most annoying coworker. But what are the manners that are lacking in your workplace? We can't be alone on this.
Yeah, what are the manners lacking in your workplace? Call us. Get it off your chest. Let's go to Janice and Milton.
People interrupting.
Oh.
Yes.
So give me an example.
So you're in the middle of talking, whether it's at work or at home, whatever, and telling your story, and someone will just bluntly interrupt to give their point of view, or they'll just change the story altogether to another topic.
Oh, no.
It drives me insane. We used to get in trouble for doing that.
Yeah.
That's the kind of...
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I just interrupted you. I just did it. I
forgive you, Gurdeep.
Yeah, wow. I thought I had an opening, but I fully interrupted you.
Where are your manners, Gurdeep?
I'm going to go sit in the corner. I didn't even mean to do that. I wasn't trying to be funny. Oops. Basic decency. Janice, you raised some great points. Thank you so much for the call.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Orzala in Hamilton, what manners are lacking in your workplace?
Gossiping, especially when management gossips.
Oh. Hold on. Are you part of management?
No, I'm not, but I'm up there.
Oh, so you hear management gossiping?
Oh, yeah, big time. Sometimes when they come into the private room, talk about employees, it's like,
whoa.
that they're managing. Like, ew.
And what are they gossiping about? Like personal lives or work ethic? Or?
Mostly their work and just in general. Like, they're trying, but you shouldn't be gossiping about your employees.
No, you shouldn't. I thought, like, in nowadays, especially in the corporate culture, like, people just know not to do that anymore. But I guess not.
No way. I'm not talking about just, like, simple gossiping. It goes on sometimes.
Orzala, I'd just like to point out that as soon as you mentioned workplace gossip, Pooja brought out some popcorn and a drink, and she wants to know more.
I did. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's juicy.
Orzala, thanks for the call.
No worries. Bye-bye.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
We got two stories you need to know. Pooj, what do you got?
So The Rock is in town for TIFF. This is for his film, The Smashing Machine. And he's been spotted around town, including at a local gym. So
what, really?
Yeah, he went to Fit Squad training on Peter Street. Are you familiar with it?
Oh, my goodness. I've walked by it.
Yeah, they have like 5-star ratings on Google. So, they are loved by many, but he has a strict gym regimen and he has to keep it up, of course. But you can imagine you're at this gym, you're doing your squats, you look over and you see The Rock pumping iron. It's so cool. The owner of gym, he says that he was there when The Rock was there. He said it was a surreal experience. He did stop to take photos with the staff, but this was after his workout, and apparently nobody bugged him during his workout. He didn't bug anybody. He was very respectful. His team didn't even ask for anything special, like, oh, can he have some privacy or anything like that? They just called to see if the gym was open.
Do you think he bought the one-day membership, or you think they comped him?
It would be interesting if he bought like a month membership, just because he's like,
Just
why
committed.
not? It's nothing for me.
See, those are the stories I love about TIFF, when celebrities just do normal stuff in between their obligations.
Yes.
That's so cool.
I would be so intimidated working out beside him, though.
You might get some tips on your
He'd
form.
be like, your form is wrong.
Yeah, you're like, I know.
What do you got?
Okay, if I offered you free money for doing nothing, would you take it?
Isn't that what we do here on the show? I'm kidding.
I mean, pretty much.
I mean, yes,
So
yes,
we've been doing it.
Of course.
Okay, so I told you last week about Kawhi Leonard's lucrative, quote-unquote, no-show endorsement deal with the LA Clippers.
Yes.
His team is denying it, by the way. It's all alleged at this point. This is where he allegedly received $28 million for an endorsement deal that he didn't actually have to do anything for, hence the term no-show. So now details are coming out about what Kawhi and his camp, notably he and his uncle Dennis Robertson, who represents him, were asking for from the Raptors back in the summer of 2019 when, he was deciding whether he wanted to sign with LA or Toronto. And you got to remember, at this time, guy's on the top of the world, right? He's 28 years old, just led the Raptors to a championship, won his second NBA Finals MVP. The world was in the palm of his hand. But this report is crazy. So, a Toronto Star journalist is reporting that Kawhi's camp list of demands to Toronto to stay here were long and absurd. It included the Raptors trading for his friend Paul George, which the Clippers eventually did when he signed there.
Okay.
Owning a piece of the Toronto Maple Leafs. They wanted a stake of the Leafs, the most valuable franchise in all of hockey. The franchise, I think, is worth like over $2 or $3 billion.
Okay.
They wanted a piece of that. They also wanted ownership stakes with other companies MLSE had relationships with. Plus, they wanted the no-show endorsement deals with multiple companies in Toronto. The Raptors, once they understood what the ask was, said, no thanks. Kawhi moved on. Doesn't it feel like we dodged a bullet?
Wow, this story is getting more and more bizarre, and I feel like the fines are a-coming.
Yeah, it feels like it. It's all being investigated. Worth noting, since Kawhi went to the Clippers, he's been a shell of his former self. He's been injured a lot, hasn't played a full season, hasn't won anything. Feels like we dodged it.
Oh, yeah.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
I'm a little weird this week. I'll admit it.
I'm glad you said it.
I'm on day 3. If you follow me on social media at Gurdeep, I've been posting about this. I'm on this new health kick, and the health kick starts with a 3-day juice cleanse. People are like, why are you doing this? It's to sort of shock your system into this new health kick. This is day 3 of a 3-day juice cleanse. Pooch, the last time I've eaten food was Monday at 5:30 p.m.
This is nuts to me. First of all, I know how much you love food. You love food as much as I love food. And we talk a lot about food on this show.
And you guys eat food in here.
Yeah. And you have just been on juice and like protein.
Water, juice. I'm allowed to have water, juice, protein in water twice a day. Black coffee. So far I've had an espresso today. Water, and I've got this green juice that I'm going to crack at like 8 or 9 a.m.
And I got to say, like, you seem okay. Like, you seem like yourself. I thought you might be more hangry because I know what you can get like when you're hangry, and I'm not seeing that.
It's not great, yeah.
However, we did have a meeting with our boss yesterday. I don't know what happened to you. You were so hyper. You were talking a mile a minute, and like you were just so excited about everything. And I was just like, I'm yawning. I'm waiting for the meeting to be over.
I looked at you one point and you had like a 14-second yawn. It was the yawn that would not end. I'm like, Pooch, at least try and be discreet.
It was a long meeting. It was nothing against the content of the meeting. It was just that it was time to come to an end. And you're like, blah, 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 and another thing, and don't forget this. And, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, please stop talking. What is wrong with you?
Now I know what it's like when... Now you know what it's like for Steph and I, when you have a coffee.
Oh, is that what it's like?
Like your video that's on Instagram where you're like scroll. Yes, that was me. This is a weird thing. If you've ever done a juice cleanse, it's like a roller coaster. You go through spurts, and I'm kind of feeling one right now, of like lots of energy. Mm-hmm. And you feel like, like I just feel super energetic, mentally clear, almost stoic in a way. Like you could tell me anything and it'll roll off my back. But every day between like 11:30 and 1:30, I hit this crash wall where I'm like, my stomach starts making noises and I feel dizzy and I'm like,
oh, no.
I'm going to cave. I need to eat something. But then I get past that window and around 1:30 and it just then I'm good the rest of the day.
Then you just start firing off emails to the boss. You're like,
Yeah.
Quick five. Can we have a quick five? Let's chat.
I feel like Kramer right now. I'm like, oh, you know my friend Bob Sacramento? And I just did all this meal prepping yesterday for this diet for when it starts. I meal prep food and didn't even eat it.
I wish you could see your eyes right now because you have the eyes that I usually have. And, people call me a cartoon character.
The crazy eyes.
Yeah. You have those right now.
Guys, I learned what a ramekin is yesterday. I was like, because it said I had to make these things, and it's like, well, make this in a baking sheet or a ramekin. I'm like, what the heck's a ramekin? I looked it up. A ramekin's just like a muffin tray, but single. So a muffin tray is a family of ramekins.
This is when people say to me, like, oh my God, Gurdeep's so smart. Nobody can beat him. I can't beat Gurdeep. I'm like, yeah, but he doesn't know what a ramekin is.
Yeah, and I will
And
say,
he can't make rice.
I did lose yesterday and can't beat Gurdeep. So the mental clarity is wonderful. It's not so good for the trivia.
Well, you know what? I'm liking this version of you, but at the same time, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm ready. I'll be patient.
For what? For me to be hangry?
Something's gonna happen.
This is the last day you have to deal with me without food.
You're on the edge.
I'm on the edge.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Okay, it's National Make Your Bed Day. Listen.
If you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better.
Wow, that's very dramatic. I can see why you love that.
So I don't love this. My husband, who makes the bed every single day, sent this to me when I first met him. I think it was supposed to be motivation.
And he got a second date?
Yeah, right? I mean, I appreciate that he makes the bed.
For sure. It's just like that musical score underneath. It sounded like it was like a speech where someone's saving the world.
Well, it was his commencement speech. And so I guess, his whole thing is make your bed. It's the first task of the day. It sets the tone. I get all of that in theory. And I do enjoy getting into a made up bed. But if it was up to me, I'm probably not making the bed.
I'm with you. I'm like, I don't want it to be completely disheveled. Like I'll loosely strew it in the rough general shape it should be in. Like I'll fling the blanket to be like, yeah, it's made, but it's not made.
It's not made.
Not made.
Yeah. I mean, and it does make a huge difference. Like your room looks cleaner. Everything is better when the bed is made.
It's true.
Now I can say this because I know my husband's going to make the bed. And so I'm like, I wouldn't make it. But maybe if there wasn't somebody there to do it, maybe I would start.
Okay. This is the ultimate test for how you truly feel about making the bed. Are you going to be instilling in Sia and Bodhi that they need to make their bed when that time comes?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are they currently in beds? Or
No, they're still in cribs.
They're in cribs.
Yeah.
But when when do the kids switch to beds?
Soon,
6?
actually. Yeah.
5?
Around 3.
3? Oh,
3,
geez,
4,
okay.
yeah.
So you're gonna make that part of the thing.
I
Get
am.
up, make your bed.
Yes. Just because, I think it teaches them lots of things.
Or is Paul going to instill it? I feel like you're not.
I mean, he's going to, I'm going to. We have to be a united force.
But what if, Sia comes in your room and then she's like, Mommy, you don't practice what you preach.
And I'll be like, well, yeah, so what? Look, squirrel. And then, she's easily distracted.
Also, Sia, you speak very well for a 3-year-old.
The point is, if you make your bed, keep it going. If you don't make your bed,
Yeah, go make someone else's. No, wait, that's creepy.
Yes, that is weird. Yeah. Or find somebody to make it for you.
So hire some help? They're tough economic times we live in.
No, I'm thinking like your family member, like your children.
Okay, this is all teaching me I need to be more transparent on my dating profile. Looking for a dog mom and a bed maker.
Oh, okay. That sounds, no.
No?
No, don't do that either. I don't think that's going to go over well.
Dog mom and homemaker?
No.
No, that's not good either.
Not,
okay, sorry.
I'll work on your dating profile with you. National Make Your Bed Day.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI. The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
All right, here are 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
Okay, so last night closed out the very first Rogers Stadium concert season.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done just like that. So this was the first season at Rogers Stadium. Reminder that this is a temporary venue that's only going to be around for a few years. It'll eventually be turned into a mixed-use residential and commercial space. It's largely up because, Budweiser Stage is going to be down while they reconstruct it. It's just another concert venue for big acts, 50,000 people for the next few summers. So I'm just going to run through some of the acts that played here way back starting in June. Remember June?
Oh. It was so long ago.
Stray Kids, Coldplay, Blackpink, ooh la Lisa, Chris Brown, Oasis, System of a Down, Deftones, Polyphia, hope I'm saying that right, and last night, Hozier.
Wow, all really big names.
All big names.
Great concerts.
And producer Steph,
who's
was
barely
at
awake.
Hozier and slept for -3 hours last night. How was the show?
It was awesome. I got my 6 million steps in, getting there and back. But it was, because it's close to my house, so we walked. But it was great. He was amazing. It sounds amazing at that venue. And he said it was the biggest venue, the amount of people that were there at any concert he's ever played at.
Oh, that's cool.
And said he loves Toronto. He loves coming here, so he can't wait to come back. But it was such a great show. He sounds exactly like you're listening to the album.
Oh, I love when that happens.
So
That's how we felt at Coldplay.
Yeah.
They sound the same as a CD.
Really good.
Nice. Okay, Pooja, what do you got?
Okay, so we know that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And there's many things that make someone attractive, right? But there's a new study that is shedding light on one trait that people find attractive that you may not expect: your voice.
Oh.
Did you see how my voice changed when
It
I did that?
So, and mine went, oh.
Yeah, I suddenly feel like I have to do something fun with my voice.
Voices can be sexy or unsexy.
It's true, right? So I guess it adds to your attractiveness. Researchers recruited 61 participants. They provided photos, videos, voice recordings, and even body odor samples because, they wanted to test the senses of what's attractive. And when they looked at each one alone, a person's voice was the best indicator that they were attractive. And dare I say, all of us, we grew up listening to the radio before Google. Remember when you heard somebody on the radio, you had no idea what they looked like and they were instantly attractive to you?
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
And then you had no idea. And then maybe you'd meet them at a meet and greet or a signing and then you'd be like,
oh, you have a face for radio.
That's another phrase.
That used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Now they just Google your name, Gurdeep, and they're like, oh, and he's cute too.
No, they're like, we see why he moved from TV to radio. He's losing it.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.